Ha! Not the G2 Grimlock you were expecting, eh? This is the Target exclusive repaint of ConstructBot's Grimlock. Part of a 2-pack with a smaller Silver Optimus Prime, this guy represents Age of Extinction Grimlock, only an unreleased color scheme for the G2 version of the Dinobot leader. It's really weird, but y'all know that that's kinda my thing. Being part of the ConstructBot's line, he's built very similar to later Bionicle figures from LEGO, though maybe not quite as good. And when I mean built, I mean by you. These came packages as kits that you could assemble just like the aforementioned Bionicles. This was around the same time Hasbro was trying to branch the franchise out into new areas, all while still keeping it under the Hasbro name. Think things like Creo. Almost all of his connection points are rubber-coated ball joints, which, while providing fairly good articulation, don't hold poses for nearly as long as they should, especially if he's holding anything. Speaking of holding things, he's got a huge serrated sword. It's molded in all black with no paint, but I can't help but dig how this thing looks. Now, the big thing that separated these guys from their Creo cousins was that you could actually transform them. Granted, it was a somewhat simple transformation, but in this case it gets you a fairly convincing skeletal T-Rex mode. This right here is where the figure shines. It looks pretty darn good with only the robot mode arms feeling a little out of place. He's also got full articulation in his legs, a little bit on his arms, and a gear-driven chomping gimmick on his head. Though sadly, the chomping gimmick means any additional head articulation is non-existent. This is a weakness that many of the ConstructBot Dinobots had. Anyway, his T-Rex mode here is where we also get the best feel of the unreleased G2 color scheme, though the tiger stripes have been moved to the head so they show up better, as well as being changed from teal to black. You can also have the included Optimus Prime Ride-em. I just forgot to film that. Oops. Overall, this is a goofy little curio on top of another goofy little curio, and while I like it, it's not for everyone. Thank you for watching, and I'll see all of you the next time you invade my shelf space.